You guys are flying. You're going over 100 miles an hour down the metro.
Can I please get a warrant? Please. But if I was a cop and the person told me, I'll be like, I might have slapped him like, and I want to give you.
I don't want to slap you.
So fucking bad. But you told me that your license,
here's my
you just
thing,
got
man.
your license back. I ain't gonna get your license.
I seen one too many bodies.
I promise I won't do it again.
I seen one too many bodies, man. You know how many of those homies?
When Gunna dropped his new album, The Last One, it set off a chain reaction. Young Thug snapped on IG Live. But the problem is that little outbursts violated the terms of his probation, meaning an arrest could be coming his way.
They ain't even talk about these fake guys and fake houses with these pools. You can get put out of in the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even finna talk about none of that. Like, that is the topic of, I guess. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet you put it on Instagram. Yeah, your house out. On God. You blocked from your page. I'm following your, I'm on your from my fake page. Can't about to black me. I still said you post a picture. That ain't me on that picture. Lane Green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm finna say gonna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that skirt on with that hat. The man said he got more hits than me and Kendrick. Bro, your ain't got more hits than Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard, why you tripping? And I ride past your house for sale sign up. Now you done went and took your whole money and put down on that goddamn house out there, man. And you couldn't finish paying it off. Now the lady that came took her shit back. Now your stupid gotta sell it.
Not long after, Gunna clapped back online, tweeting about his album The Last One. Thug didn't hold back, responding, "Nobody wanna hear that." That jab clearly got under Gunna's skin. He fired off an IG story before quickly deleting it, saying, "Just stay quiet, bro. I don't mess with you anymore. You unfollowed me just 'cause you ain't on the album." The title The Last One wasn't random. It signaled the final project to wrap up Gunna's contract with YSL, Young Thug's own label. DJ Academics broke it down for fans, even pointing out that Gunna removed his YSL tattoo, a move many saw as him officially cutting ties with the label.
Gunna's plan, I'm telling you this is a fact. He always thought Thug would be free. But he thought that once Thug got his freedom and didn't get all those years, granted, I think he got let out maybe a year and a half before Thug. He thought Thug would forgive him. Thug would be like, all right, bro, yeah, you right. Like, what they caught you up on wasn't really, it's all good. You're my mans. You're still. Thug is not letting it go. So Gunna at that point realizes, not only is Thug free, there's no place for me on YSL anymore. And there's no love and there's no more returning to that friendship. Gunna always wanted to get back together. Thug never wanted to. And now, Gunna has accepted that. What happened is that Gunna had a YSL tattoo. He's now covered it up. You see some flames. This is the new fit Gunna. He's covered up YSL. The snake and also the word YSL.
The drama had fans flooding Young Thug's comments, urging him to forgive Gunna. Thug just laughed it off, posting from the studio that he was doing just fine. But that's when things got messy.
Yeah, that's some pounds, Pete.
Go pound. Go pound. Go bag.
In that bag.
Go ahead.
Here's the problem. Thug's move was a major mistake. The Atlanta DA filed paperwork to revoke his probation, using his track money on money as evidence. In it, he not only dropped aggressive lyrics, but also dissed a female police officer closely connected to the DA, the same officer who handled Gunna's plea deal.
What Young Thug did to have and this is how you know this 4 p.m. is real. Young Thug posted the woman. This is Marissa Vivierdo. He said, biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierdo. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is going to be like, oh, are you sending a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, Lil Baby and them, they're beefing and is dying and indictments finna come down.
News outlets ran with it. The state of Georgia has filed to revoke Young Thug probation and send him back to jail, using his lyrics and online posts toward Gunna as evidence. On Money, Thug rapped, "These dudes telling for nothing, and I got to be the one calling them friends." Gunna later addressed the situation in his first post-release
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
That interview went viral, and Thug reacted with a tweet. "If you're a rapper and you rat, you just got a gospel." The internet pounced. One reply read, "You're not even legally allowed to rap about street stuff anymore. Go make gospel." That reply alone got over 100K likes and 3 million views, enough to put Thug back on the police radar. DJ Academics explained it bluntly. Thug's probation terms were practically designed to make him slip up, and if he does, he's facing 20 years with no real defense.
I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. Well, he's always gonna talk about him and his doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, me is like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about the game. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see this was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody know Thug was not that weight. So we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.
Then, the internet exploded when the real reason behind Thug's ongoing shots at Gunna came to light. Whack 100 claimed to have 2 hours of interrogation footage showing Gunna telling on Thug, leading many to believe the feds are building a fresh YSL case with new evidence.
Hey Gunna, listen, I'm putting it together. I'm gonna give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I'm gonna give you some time though, Gunna, for you to go ahead on and confess to the world about all the telling you did. You know that interrogation? Yeah, guess who got it? 2 hours? Boy, you was in there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. The only thing he did wrong was let him record him. You know what I'm talking about.
Charleston White backed the claim, saying he'd seen the court files and even respected Gunna for making the move to walk away from the
Gunna
case.
is out of prison. I never thought I would be happy to say y'all, Gunna is out of prison. Now, I'm glad he got out by telling. I think that was smart, Gunna. I'm a Gunna fan now. I'm gonna tell.
Charleston doubled down, saying he would have done the same thing Gunna did.
I wouldn't say what Gunna did was a snitch, because Gunna's not a. He made a confession.
He then posted new federal documents showing unused evidence against Thug, including files from Atlanta court that detail every alleged probation violation. One record stated, 1 week after his release, Young Thug tweeted, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats." Wham was a shout out to Lil Baby, who's been openly dissing Gunna for snitching. Lil Baby replied, "We should." The very next day, Thug tweeted directly at Gunna, "Stop acting like we're cool online. I don't know you." Gunna's brother shot back, "Trust me, the feeling's mutual." That same night, Thug linked with T.I., posting a clip saying he did it the right way, another sly dig at Gunna.
Hey man, what you got to tell these people?
Back. Back, Jack.
You feel me?
You did.
Hey man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my rap.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that.
T.I. backed Thug's right way claim, and fans swarmed Thug's page begging him to stop trolling Gunna before it landed him in more trouble. But things escalated again. Academics revealed Thug had made multiple calls from jail, telling other rappers to avoid working with Gunna.
The streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to, or he sent a message to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers, I just won't call their names, just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out, they're chilling away. Thug got out, Gunna kinda hot. Ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna, but
that raised a big question. Why leak this info a whole year after Thug's release? Many fans suspect Thug wanted it out there but couldn't say it himself, so he had academics deliver the message. Eventually, Gunna responded through his lawyer. The attorney wrote, "I represented Gunna, but I'm not speaking for him. This is just to clarify that he never cooperated or did anything to hurt Young Thug's
And
case."
you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes confirmed.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrogen and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
The lawyer explained that Gunna served 8 months before taking an Alfred plea in December 2022, earning a 5-year suspended sentence with no probation, travel, or living restrictions. He wasn't called as a witness in Thug's trial, and his plea couldn't be used against Thug in court. Since then, Gunna's toured the world, earned millions, and built a global fan base, while Thug, after 30 months locked up, pled NOLO and got 15 years of probation with heavy restrictions. The statement ended with, "Those still trash-talking Gunna, get over it. Enough said." Tekashi 6ix9ine even jumped in with his own take, given his history.
He just implicated YSL being so now he's home, right? All the people who's locked up, like Jeffrey, like Young Thug, now he can't go with that defense. He can't go with the defense of saying, I'm a record label.
Clearly, Gunna's trying to shake the snitch label once and for all. But then, the long-term consequences of his plea deal came to light. A viral tweet read, "Once you understand how Gunna's plea affected the YSL trial, you'll know why Thug and Lil Baby will never be cool with him." The Atlanta PD confirmed their gang unit is now investigating a possible 4PF RICO case involving Lil Baby.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unk, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unk.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harm. Or
and who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
Even Snoop Dogg weighed in, tweeting, "First Young Thug, now Lil Baby. The Atlanta DA is coming for all of y'all. Be careful." DJ Academics also confirmed that law enforcement is issuing major warnings to 4PF ahead of a possible indictment.
I'm going to tell you some things that you're going to have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, Fonnie Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug. She got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay, we got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Von died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. You doing the math? You see why Lil Baby is moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county state watch.
According to Atlanta PD, they believe Lil Baby's actions led to 2 fatal shootings last summer. At a press conference, officials announced 7 arrests tied to the deaths of Jackie D. Davis and Lamont Freeman. Violence, they say, stemmed from a Lil Baby music video shoot last May where 3 others were also injured.
The investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang ultimately took his life. gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
That video was filmed outside a taco shop on an OPP block. The shop owner even posted on Facebook that Lil Baby was there 3 cars deep filming, tipping off rivals, who then pulled up armed and cleared the scene.
Where y'all at? We over here kicking in. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it at Slapping Taco. Baby, there he go, there he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, because you already know how he doing at Slapping Tacos, baby.
With the feds now circling, Lil Baby made a move that only fueled suspicion, publicly announcing the end of his 4PF label to avoid it being labeled a street gang during the investigation.
First 4 Pockets Full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because it's the all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'll be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police. It's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
The optics? Terrible. One viral tweet summed it up. The Atlanta DA couldn't get Thug, so now she's going to make an example out of Lil Baby, targeting rappers funding crews linked to street crimes. Meanwhile, Gunna's not even on their radar. The big question remains, did Gunna's plea deal trigger Lil Baby's RICO troubles and Thug's probation drama? Drop your thoughts below, and hit the like button if you're a fan of any of these 3 rap heavyweights.